and welcome PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of DS Irae, and we're going to continue because apparently this road is going to give us a peek of every character, so let's just continue, and yeah, I guess we'll just see how the story will unveil itself. And also, yeah, there was no age scene in the previous episode, so yeah. Anyway, let's just continue. After meeting Mari, we descended the tower as fast as we could and proceeded to the club where Shiro and others had been waiting for us, only to be met with despair. Yep. Not a soul remained, not a single survivor. We found no bodies, witnessed no murder, spotted no culprit. Yet we could tell that the swastika under the club had come alive, and that hundreds must have perished to make it happen. We found traces of blood in the hall and the corridors, but given the number of people that must have been killed there tonight, it was far from enough. In short, we could safely assume that their bodies were consumed, that whoever attacked them, most likely Wilhelm, sucked their blood dry. More than that, because they, sucking the blood would, leave corpses. So, yeah. I couldn't find it within myself to acknowledge such a terrible reality, and spent the whole day turning the club upside down, looking for survivors. Shiro, Honjo, Kasumi might have only been hiding after all, or escape. I mean, we have no proof that they died outside of Mari saying that they died, right? I mean, we know, but from Rem's perspective, he doesn't have to, actually believe that. And have the fake hope. They might have been able to somehow evade the tempest of carnage that descended upon this place and kept it practically safe. Shiro had good instincts. I mean, yeah, sure, but his first stick is to fight. And could think fast on his feet to boot. His penchant for fighting was not exactly commendable, but it also made him extremely resilient. I didn't know Honjo that well, but she seems to be from the same ilk as him. No average-minded girl could keep a madman like Shiro company. To even think something could happen to Kasumi under the protection of the two felt ridiculous. I wouldn't acknowledge it, nor would I believe it. I couldn't have something like that happening in my story. It was ludicrous, impossible. Is he going to is this going anywhere? I mean, he's just searching and can't find anywhere. We have searching arc. I had to look harder, I had to find her. She's no doubt safe and sound. And had probably been talking shit about me with the others too, for God knows how long. I completely forgot myself, to the point of being unable to recognize my own screams and wailing as I continued to turn the club upside down. Also, let me change a bit my microphone. I have a feeling I will try to something else. 1 second. I completely forgot myself, to the point of being unable to recognize my own screams and wailing as I continued to turn the club upside down. I lost track of how much time had passed, and eventually even my consciousness gave out, plunging me into darkness. Wow, he just passed out while searching. Okay. That was basically the situation. Yeah. Obviously. Lifted my upper body from the sofa and spotted Himuro taking a sip of some inexplicable liquid from the glass she was holding. Mari sat right next to her with a glass of her own, but contrary to the other girl, she only cautiously prodded the liquid with her tongue.
二人とも仲良くなったんですか？
まあ、君が寝てる間にいろいろと話したし、ところどころ要領を得なかったけど、この子のことは大体分かったよ。
Oh, okay. Nice. So, Rhea knows now.
ただ、 ちょっと鬱陶しいね。すごく私の邪魔する。だって、そんなこと言われても。
Mari gave Rhea an indignant look.
先輩が隙を見せたらすぐに出て行こうとするんだもん。そんなのレンは嫌だよ
Wow,
ね。
yep, okay.
だから。
Good job, Mari. Keep her here.
ああ、助かったよ、
Yep.
マリ。
君に先輩呼ばわりされる覚えはないんだけど。
Okay. Wow. But I was so salty about Mari here. She just get in the way. Pierced by him or leave it stir. Mari shrank back. It seems like she decided to concentrate on her drink, still failing to take a proper sip of it. Huron regarded her for a few moments before letting out a sigh.
一応言っておくけど藤井君、私は別に八つ当たりしてるわけじゃないよ。
Sure not.
この子が私を止めようとするのは100歩譲るとしても、止め方がめちゃくちゃ。
Okay. Wait, what method did you use? What? Mari?
めちゃくちゃ
Yeah?
椅子とかコップとか投げられてさらにモップで殴られた。ほら、ここ。
What? What? Himura pulled her sleeve and pointed up a sizable bruise on her forearm. It seems like Mari didn't hold back. What? Okay. I did not expect Mari to get that violent.
さすがに私も頭にきたから引っ叩いてやろうとしたんだけど、
Okay.
この子ね、そしたら逃げるのよ。触っちゃダメとか言いながらダッシュで逃げて5メートルくらいの距離を保ちつつ
Wow. Wow.
投
This
擲
is perfect.
たまにつき。
I mean, yeah, you cannot touch Mari really because you will be decapitated. But, so yeah, good idea of like throwing stuff and using the mobs, like poke her. Okay, this is funny.
付き合ってらんないと思って私がここから出ようとしたら追いかけてきてモップ使った足払い。
Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. Like, you cannot, like, she can't touch Rhea and stop her by, like, grabbing her, so she just, like, throws stuff and just, like, you know, just sweep her. Okay, this makes now perfect sense. I kind of forgot that you cannot touch Mari. This eluded me. I mean, we know this is, like, a common knowledge, right? But sometimes when a lot of stuff is happening, you just, like, don't think about details during, like, breathing, you know? But yeah.
私こける。私怒る。起きて追いかけてまた逃げられる。鉄壁の5メートルを維持しつつ投擲突きところにより足払い。私の心は嵐で雷
I wonder how big this room is, because 5 meters is a lot. So how big is this place? That can like give us indicator of how agile Mari is, probably, right? And how well she can like fight with the mob.
だからちょっとくらいこんな態度でも別にいいでしょ。っていうか、だいぶ優しい部類でしょ。藤井君、君、しっかり教育しときなさい。
It's been for your whole safety.
はあ
Trust me. Apparently I ended up sleeping through a battle, though it wasn't like the Mari really meant Himuro any harm. Rather, she probably had no other options.
先輩、今なら私のこと
Why now?
叩いて
Okay,
も
I'm
いいよ。
confused. I don't think you not deleting people is related to Ren being woke up. I mean, you literally cut Samuel when she tried to get close to you, and Ren was like also up, so I don't think Ren not being unconscious is the factor here. So why now?
どういう意味？いや、だってレンが目を
Okay,
覚ましたから。
Okay, I'm confused. I didn't thought like this is connected to Ren. Did I just forgot that information? Or was it stated before? Because I have in mind when Samuel got pretty much decapitated, but well, she survived because I inherited her stuff, by Mari, and Ren was awake then, right? No, wait. Did she decapitated Samuel when Ren was still unconscious and then he woke up? Can you remind me in the comments? That scene? I'm not sure. Was Ren awake then? If he wasn't awake then, okay, I agree totally. I just had in my mind that he was awake back then. And it didn't make sense to me. Okay, I will just go with now for it that he wasn't like awake. He was unconscious back then. And that's the issue here.
全然わかんないんだけど。
There was nothing holding Mari back when I was unconscious. If someone touches her in that state, they would lose their head, literally. Yeah. Nothing holding Mari back. Okay, so... Okay. Okay, somehow you suppress her powers, okay. Just that. We never really tested it, but I imagine that was what made Mari so afraid. It surprised me. She figured it out herself and acted accordingly. But I sure was glad she did. Yep. If not for the lance into the heart, then she would not know. She would be like, oh yeah, just get close to me, I don't care. It would have been a nightmare if I woke up next to the corpse of the headless Himuro. Oh, yeah! I've already gotten my fair share of nightmare fuel yesterday.
藤井君、一人で納得してないで説明。
いや、それについてはいいでしょ。
Oh my god, Ren. I'm so annoyed with you right now. Oh my god. Are you serious? You cannot just like hide it like that. Not anymore. Please stop this. I don't feel like explaining that in front of Mari.
ともかく、ありていに言うと俺のせいですよ。文句は聞きますし、引っ叩くのも俺にしといてください。
君は本当にたまに私をイラッとさせるのうまいよね。もういいよ。っていうか君ら、さっさと飲みなさいよ。はい。
なんで俺も？
だから強行策。この子が私を閉じ込めようとするから、拾い潰すことにしたの。
Good point.
さっさと二人でベロンベロンになって、あと3、4日は寝てなさい。
Wow. Wow. Why you gave us a plan?
って何よその顔。
いや、
Yeah, you just told us what you're planning. It felt like I was talking to the old Himura again. How she seems to try and failed miserably at acting all serious. There was a bunch of things I could have told her about her plan, but ultimately decided to comply and have that drink. If only to give myself the wake-up call. Yeah, Ren cannot get drunk, right? At this point. Because of his powers. And Mari as well. But not from the glass. Yeah, I ignored the surprise girls and cleared the content of the bottle in the single swing. It felt like the throat lit on fire, and I certainly didn't say it tasted good, but that didn't matter now.
俺は潰れませんよ。多分何やってもね。
Yeah. My body would neutralize alcohol in an instant, and the fact I could already feel what I just got down dissipate from inside me. I wiped my lips and stood up, deciding to act as soon as possible. Only one matter needed my attention right now.
行こうか、マリ。
でも
Okay.
カスミラを探しに行く。
Okay, still going for this. I mean, yeah, he don't know really if they died. Like, he have only Mari ward. I mean, it means a lot, right? But it's still like, it's your close friends. So you don't want to trust someone telling you that they died, right? He's going to search for them anyway until he finds some evidence. Oh, did Rhea found the evidence as well or something? God damn it, don't give me silent treatment. It was hurting, tormenting, and outright pissing me off.
あいつの死体なんかどこにもないだろう。
Pretty much, yeah. That's my point exactly. I couldn't help raising my voice.
そんなもんは見てないんだ。見てないってことはないってことなんだよ。ないってことは違うってことじゃねえのか。
In short, they were alive, they had to be.
俺は絶対信じない。見てもないんだ。何をどう諦めるんだよ。そんな理屈100万回でも論破してやるっていうか言葉も必要ない。あいつら見つけて捕まえて確認すりゃそれで終わりだ。こんなとこでバカさらしてるよりずっと現実的だろ。だからなあ。
Please don't look away from me. What the hell is with those I don't know what to say faces?
あ、くそ。
Unable to contain my anger, I kicked the table, sending it flying all the way to the other end of the room, like it was made from styrofoam, and actions about as ridiculous as the whole situation. Also, yeah, like Mari just knows that Kasumi probably died, and Rhea knows that everyone here is gone, basically. So yeah, both of them are 100% sure, and Ren is like, I just can't believe it. Nope. But he's getting over this, I think. Like, he will just like, he's in the denial right now, and then he will accept. And seeing the two shattered my outburst made it even more unbearable. What the hell was I doing? Scaring girls like that.
ごめん。
I didn't want apologies.
ごめんなさい。
Why on earth did they look like they were blaming themselves?
私がつまんないわがまま言ったから。私がかすみに優越感なんか持ったから。
None of that mattered. It was I who made the choice. I brought this on us all. The misplaced sense of guilt and responsibility you two are feeling belongs to me. So give it back, goddammit. 1 second. I'm searching for something. Okay.
私ね、かすみよりレンの近くに入れるのが嬉しいって言ったし、ずっとそうだったらいいって思った。だ
Okay.
からごめんね。
関係ない。
I hit the wall so hard the building trembled.
そんなの一体何の因果関係があるんだよ。マリーがそう思ったらそうなんのかよ。どこの神様の話だそりゃ。
Not yet, Ren. Not yet. Pretty close. Not yet.
いいんだよ。理屈通んないこと言わないでくれ。マリーに何の落ち度もない。
でも私、かすみを放っとくってレンの考えを止めなかったよ。最初は止めようとしたくせに、途中でずるいこと考えて、すぐに意見引っ込めちゃったよ。
Oh.
それは。
How is that her fault?
俺はあの時、マリーが何言おうとそうするつもりだったんだ。気に。
じゃあ、やっぱり私が一番悪いんじゃない？
Contrary to Mari, who had trouble rising her gaze from the floor, he more stared at me with calm eyes, declaring her own guilt.
君にそうさせたのは私だよ。マレウスなんかと手を組んで、君を引っ張り出したのは私。私が余計なことしなかったら、君はきっとここに来てた。そ
That's
し
a
た
good
らこん
point.
なことにはならなかった。呼べば絶対来てくれるって分かってたから呼んだんだもん。
じゃああんた死にたいのかよ。
What was wrong with seeking help? My ability to save her, notwithstanding, it felt only natural to grasp at straws or whatever when one was drowning. And if she grabbed my hand, me being stupid enough to be pulled down wasn't her fault or anything.
見損なうなよ。俺はそんなクソ野郎じゃない。もうやめてくれよ。二人して私がって。俺は二人のせいだなんて思ってないし、そんな風に責任感じてほしくないんだ。
でもそれは
There's no end to this. Knowing full well I wouldn't crack, I nonetheless failed to contain my anger.
あなたがいつも言ってること
Oh shit, Kay is here. Okay, hi. I wheeled around as if hit by a
こ
hammer.
んばんは。荒れてるようね。ご機嫌いかが？
桜井。
What the hell did she came here for? Depending on her intentions, I might have to end her right here and now.
やめてよ。気持ちはわかるけど、八つ当たりなんかされても困る。まあ、 ここで私を殺せればそっちの得になるんだけれど、そのつもりなら逃げるわよ。そしてあなたは損をする。
損だと。
周りの人には笑っていてほしいんだよね。
I could hear her self-scorn in her tongue. Ignoring my question, she made a weak smile, still standing in the middle of the doorway.
自分の好きな人たちが笑っていたら幸せな気分になれるもんね。だから献身するし、骨も折る。見られてしまったら、知られてしまったら、好きな人たちの笑顔が曇ってしまう。そんなものは見たくないし、頑張ったご褒美が泣き顔じゃ報われ。頑張るためにも笑顔が欲しい。それさえあれば奮い立てる。どんなにボロボロになっても折れない剣に。わかるよ。理解できる。うまくはまれば最強になれるかもしれない方程式。だけど、
Sakurai gave Mari and Himuro a look each.
一度かけ違えると血で血を洗う羽目になる。彼女たちも同じ理屈であなたに笑ってほしいのよ。だけど無理よね。こうなったら傷つけ合うことしかできない。
Huh. Is this road some kind of like a revenge road, basically? Like, we are not going to have like any happy ending with smiles, but some kind of like maybe, I don't know, crazy laugh of vengeance at the end or something, you know? Like, haha, I avenged Kasumi, Shiro, and Ellie, you know? It's like Ren going evil in this road or something.
どっちも血に濡れてるもの。それじゃあダメで、刃は錆びる。輝かないし、折れて朽ちる。綾瀬さんはあなたたちの太陽だ。
Yeah, pretty much.
ご主
That was the point where my patience reached its limit.
ベラベラと死にに来たのかお前。
I seized her by the collar and pushed her against the wall with a loud thud. Sakurai did not resist and regarded me with a cold smile.
言ったでしょ。そんなつもりはない。ただ、不毛なことをやってるから、第三者の私が手っ取り早くまとめてあげる。
I guess.
単に責任の所在をはっきりさせておきたいんでしょ。なのに、3人とも譲らないから面倒なことになってるのよ。だから私が客観的に一人一人の価値を上げていきましょうか。
That's fair.
まず、あなた。
Sakura's eyes diverted to
さっき
Mari.
あなたが言ってたことには嘘がある。本当は怖かったんでしょ。氷室先輩に会いたがっている彼を止めて面倒な女だと思われるのが怖かった。だから理解のあるふりをして今も本音をごまかしている。
Why Sakurai knows like psychology so well? Like what? Like she's like a therapist here. They have like group therapy with Sakurai right now.
その臆病さ、ちゃんと気持ちをぶつけられない接触の下手さがあなたの過失。
そんな。
そして
Now she turns to Himuro.
最悪第三が開くことを想定していながらもどこを開かせるかまで誘導できなかったのがあなたの過失。ロシアンルーレットで弾かれるどこかに誰かが運悪くいるかもしれない可能性を考慮していなかった。ここのユサ君、彼がベイに狙われているのを知らなかった以上しょうがなくはありますが、それでも爪が甘かったことに変わりはない。
Yeah, she didn't knew that. That's a good point.
あと、私はあなたが思ってるほど単純バカじゃありませんよ。賢くはないと自覚はしていますけどね。それから
Ignoring those two speechless girls, Sakurai now turned to me and pierced me with the bluntest of stares.
あなた方向音痴でしょ。
What the
どうせ
fuck?
藤井君のことだからマレウスからスワスチカの場所を聞き出したと思うけど、そこにここは入ってなかった。違う。
Wait, what? Wait, what? Locations of all, but she never mentioned this place? Are you serious? Ren, you cannot count? Wait. He knows how many they have to open. Wait, so Rusauka told him like all like 7 places and just like missed one. And Ren didn't thought this is weird or what? What? She was right on the mark. Wait, am I right? Tell your locations, but she never mentioned this place to you. Wait, I'm confused. Is Ren dumb or I am dumb? Wait, what? Someone explain this to me in the comments, please. Did she told him 7 places and missed one and then didn't thought this is weird? Or she told all 8, but didn't said what place is the 8? Which one? Either way, how this didn't like trigger anything in Ren? What?
あいつのことは信用できない。ええ、その通りよ。あんなの信用したらバカを見る。どこか、ここ以外のどこかをフェイクとしてあげられたとき、頭の中で地図を思い描かなかった。だから方向音痴だって言ってるのよ。
Okay, so she just like told some random. So she lied basically about the locations. Okay. So she just lied straight up, right? So the deal we had is pointless.
スワツチカは鍵十字のこと。8箇所つなげば図形になる。頭の地図が正確だったら、虚実はすぐ割れたのにね。
Yeah.
それがあなたの過失。反論は
No, she was absolutely right. Indeed, Rusauka never mentioned the club when I asked her about the swastika locations. I had more than enough information to see through her lie, but I didn't. I had no excuse for my failure, so I had no choice but to remain silent.
話してくれる
And so, that truth along with Sakura's ice cold voice soothed my anger and I released my hold.
けど
There was still one thing that bothered me.
なんでルサルカはそんなことをしたんだ
How did she benefit from keeping me away and letting Wilhelm open the swastika with no real opposition? I highly doubt it would have been just a whim on her part, and she certainly wasn't trying to help her buddy out either. There had to be something in it for her.
まあ、おぼろげながらわかるような気もするけど。
Sakura gave Himura a glance over her shoulder.
確認したいことがあります。ヨハンとは誰ですか
Rhea knows, right? I'm not sure.
ヨハン
Rhea should know. I had never heard that person before. The new name confused me. And it seems like it confused Himura the same. Okay, she doesn't know yet. I felt like maybe she learned this at some point. I mean, she learns that in the story at some point, right? But yeah.
それはもう言ったでしょ。わからないよ。
Right, okay, I
むしろ
forgot.
こっちが知りたい。
ですがマレウスは明らかにその名を聞いて態度が変わりま
This
し
is
た。
very interesting though. I wonder why she... So, did Rusauka turn into Trifa now? I mean, Trifa been obsessed on like Kasumi and Johan bloodline, and now we have Rusauka that somehow wants something with Johan bloodline. So, what's the deal here? Huh. Well, Johan bloodline is done now, so yeah.
そうだね。それはそうだけど、
あなたがゲイカから聞いたというのは
嘘じゃないよ。でもそれが何？桜井さんは。
いいえ、仮説に仮説を重ねすぎた考えなので
Okay.
言うつもりもありません。ただですね、あれが狙っているのは私たちの仲間割れによる全滅でしょ。まあそれはあなたの願いでもあるようですが、ともかくマレウスは残存6名の中で1人だけの勝ち抜けを狙っている。そのことは間違いない。そしてそうなると一番の障害は誰か。
The most dangerous threat to Rusauka? Who might actually outsmart and calculating snake of a woman? I mean, Trifa, outside of like his 60 years of planning? Like, that's his like biggest fail?
私いいえ、ベイ違うでしょ。バビロンカインありえない。
じゃあ、
ええ、
Yeah,
ゲ
okay.
イカですよ。 彼が一番恐ろしい。
But he doesn't care
バ
now.
レリアトリファは最強だ。
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, well done. So, really cannot... So, actually, if you think about this, no one can really stop Rusauka now from her plans, because Trifa doesn't care anymore. I couldn't find the opening to enter the conversation, and neither could Mari. Both of us regarded the two in silence. But if I wasn't mistaken, Sakurai claimed that yesterday's events were all orchestrated by Rusauka solely in an attempt to outwit Father Trifa.
これは勘ですが、おそらく半ば終わっていますよ。今頃勝ち誇っているような気がする。
Yeah, okay, so basically, okay, now I get the whole picture, I think. So, Rusauka been aware of the 60-year plans of Trifa, basically. And she wanted to eliminate Kasumi in order for assure that Reinhardt will come back and grant her her wish, right? Because she still believed that the wishes are true and stuff, right? So, yeah, she made it that Ren is not going to help anyone. Bei will kill Kasumi, that will end Johan bloodline, and Trifa plan will fall apart. And that's how she won, basically, at this point. Yeah, I think that... So she's been aware of Johan and Kasumi this whole time. She figured it out. Damn, Rusauka is extremely smart. I mean, like 200 years of experience, magic, research. Gotta be smart.
ですがまあ、あれの狙いが何であれ、私としては自分が死ななければいいだけ。
It does.
競争相手が減るのなら、こちらも別に構わない。
You're basically the weakest and the easiest to deal with.
でもあなたには有意義な情報を教えてもらった借りが一応ありますからね。教会に戻ってはいかがですか。先の話、どうするにせよ、ゲイカとバビロンはあなたは無視できないでしょう。ここで後ろ向きな喧嘩をやっているより、ずっと有意義だと思いますがね。
Himuro hesitated for a few moments, but eventually
そうだね。
she noted that declining should return to the church. Mari considered her with the worried eyes.
いいの？
よくはないけど止められないだろ
She had things she wished to do, and so did I. There was nothing I could do about it if I couldn't keep her with myself. The things might escalate, another fight, unless I choose my words carefully, so I did my best to calm myself down before addressing her. Not like I could really do that, but I at least tried to prevent the boiling emotions whirling within me from showing on my face. Not to mention my priorities hadn't really changed from what I declared a while back.
それから藤井君、
ああ分かってる
Okay.
よ
So my plan is... So Ren should go and find Rusauka and fight her, basically. So we are teaming with Sakurai now, I think. Right? I don't know the details, but it seems like Himuro shared some sort of information with Sakurai, which might have helped her predict what would happen.
友達の生死を確かめるのに、一番手っ取り早い方法を試す気なんでしょ。
Attempt the most efficient way. Oh, oh, right, I see. Okay, just go find Bei and ask him. That's it. That's the most efficient way. Yep. Okay, just ask him directly.
当たり前だ
Okay. I believed in their survival, and I knew of one certain way to confirm their whereabouts.
じゃあ、ベイに
Yep.
直接正せばいい。私も彼に用がある。
So we're actually going to have Bei versus Ren and Sakurai. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, in current state, Ren can fight Bei on kinda even foot, I would say. He's fast. The problem is that Bei will like drain him with his third degree. But he can like kinda fight right now with Bei. He's on the level of Bei, I think. Even without his like proper third degree. He's still going to lose, if alone, but with Sakurai, maybe?
一緒に来
Who
る
knows?
来ないのどっち
Her mind had already been made. Okay. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? A beat of heart, a shiver of soul. His consciousness, after the lifelong slumber, had been pulled back from the edge of unreality. Wait, who the hell? Lifelong slumber, his consciousness, who? Oh shit! Back to Isaac. What? This is Isaac. We remember this hair from the side story, and this is the castle. Whoa, so Isaac is like in this like skeleton wall here, like trapped here. That's new. This is the first time we see Isaac on the CG actually, right? Yeah. We didn't have this CG before. We only had like his full sprite on the side story. He might have been having a dream. Upon further consideration, he realized he could never feel and fully comprehend reality. The very concept had felt befuddled to him from the day he was born. He could not understand it very well, and so he decided there was a little meaning in trying. Any concept, simple or complex, was governed by and obeyed constant laws. If there were those that tripped, there had to be those that gave them the shove. Yet mulling over the loss that the fall itself might have incurred was beyond pointless. Wow, this CG is actually cut. Look at that. We actually have also his eyes here. Okay. So he's actually like literally like a battery for the castle. He's like immobilized here. One should rather concentrate on standing up as soon as possible. And of course it would be ludicrous to carry on as if nothing had happened after such an action had been successfully performed. One would have to make sure no one could ever give them another shove. In short, the process required a sort of super compensation. One had to make sure that showed them regretted their choice, as otherwise the situation would never change for the better. And that was precisely why it came to pass that he awoke. One would call it a crisis prevention system, an automatic defense, a preliminary interception device. Oh wait, one second. I just didn't process something here. What did he feel? That Johann bloodline is done? Maybe? Okay. Well, the details of it matter little. It was a part of the mechanism of most things to include structures that would invariably protect themselves. Human bodies possessed white blood cells, a legion of champions who would protect and pursue an external threat. And it wasn't the brain that commands them. It was the jurisdiction of the heart to control the warriors that had been dissolved in the bloodstream. Indeed, the heart, its rhythmic melody, reverberated all across the space. The hell that gave home to millions trembled at the very notions of his awakening. Wow, the legion of, like, Reinhardt is more scared of Isaac than Reinhardt himself. Wow. So yeah, so... Did Isaac die in the Mari Road or not? I'm confused. I'm not sure. can you remind me? I mean, I know Rhea won, right? Like, Rhea been freed from Isaac. I don't know if Isaac died then. I'm not sure. I know that Rhea had her own will at the end. But what happened to Isaac then? So yeah, basically Sonnenkind is a heart of the castle. Like, without it, Reinhardt doesn't really have power to like bring castle back, right? Okay, we talked about Isaac and stuff, okay. Before, in the previous roads. Reinhardt? It received permission from the brain. The Supreme Commander. All the words should have mattered little between the two. The heart was an involuntary muscle. As such, it requires no one permission to function, as it so fit. Okay? Totally independent. Pretty badass, Isaac. And Reinhardt cannot do shit to you, because that will be harming himself. It wouldn't race fast. It would race fast when ordered to stop, or came to halt when required to beat faster. It all depended on the right conditions. Such was the nature of this cogwheel. Only the irrevocable laws governing it could dedicate its actions. Dictate. In short, what transpired then was merely the brain talking to itself. It would have been foolish to try and address a part of oneself that possessed no ability to listen or obey one's commands. But was it really true in the sense? Any concept, simple or complex, was governed by and obeyed constant laws. The heart may have been involuntary muscle, but it could also never work against its host. If a cog had been designed to suit one purpose, it could only do so as long as the two were bound by the same laws. As such, the excitement of brain could take the form of the placebo and affect the heart. Thus, permission from the Lord only enhanced the working of the intrinsic mechanism that sustained his power. Okay, we have now lesson on the biology and anatomy. Make the essence of the castle one. We just open like 3. Is Isaac going to bring castle back now? He have ability to bring like some of it back even with only 3? That was your fate, to be consumed by the white wall and dwell among the walls of foreign eternity. Okay. So we're bringing back the castle after the third. What the hell? And with that, we're of inexplicable sensation. Lisa Brenner opened her eyes. Okay, we'll see this in the next episode, I guess. This is getting kinda crazy. So, for Reinhardt, basically, it doesn't matter how many is open, right? Like, we saw him, like, showing up to Ren in physical form, basically, on the bridge before he shattered Mari. So, the places doesn't matter for Reinhardt to appear. I wasn't sure how is it for Castle, though. Seems like... I know that, like, last time, the castle emanated, basically, earlier than the, like, there was, like, 7 open, I think, right? But it's simply, like, a lot of places that would been open. And now it's just, like, 3, and Isaac can now bring the castle anyway. It's going to be considerably weaker than the previous version, right? We had. Way weaker, and probably there will be no commanders because they need 5, I believe. Oh no, wait, they don't need 5. Samuel just showed up at some point in Sakurai Road. Okay, God damn it. The amount, okay, the amount of the, okay, basically the amount of the opening things doesn't matter at all to Reinhardt and his, like, stuff, basically, unless he wants to be full power and emanate. That's the only thing that's affected by the opening stuff, because each of them giving more power to Reinhardt. But he can show up anywhere he wants, and Isaac can bring Castle back as well. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you like to support me and see the episodes earlier, and maybe join the streams that are sometimes happening. Anyway, thank you for joining, and I'll see you next one. So for the Pocket Watch, it's King out.